I don't suppose any of you have ever experienced not having your expectations met. Yeah, life is full of that, isn't it? We expect our lives to turn out a certain way, relationships to go according to plan, God to make herself known to us in a way that suits us. You didn't expect that pronoun, did you? Children, and sometimes us adults, expect Santa to bring us what we've wished for, that something that will make everything right again, or at least distract us for a while. We expect family holiday gatherings to go just so, even if they've never before gone as planned. In today's gospel story, Jesus destroys people's expectations of John the Baptist. What did you go out to the desert to see? A reed swayed by the wind? Someone dressed in fine clothing? And John's expectations of Jesus are also dashed. Jesus wasn't meeting the expectations that John, his generation, and so many generations before had of the Messiah. Jesus didn't seem to be overturning Roman rule or the strict control of religious authorities. He also, by the way, didn't seem to be in a hurry to free him from prison. Couldn't John at least expect that from his messianic cousin? So John impatiently sends his disciples to ask Jesus, "Are you the one who is to come, or should we look for another?" Patience. Be patient, brothers and sisters, until the coming of the Lord, writes James. See how the farmer waits for the precious fruit of the earth. You too must be patient. Make your hearts firm, because the coming of the Lord is at hand. James is writing about Jesus coming again, and 2,000 years later, we're still waiting impatiently. Where is justice? Where is God? But we also wait impatiently for Jesus' presence in our lives when he's already here, just not always in the way we expect. Even though Jesus replies to John's disciples, "Go and tell John what you hear and see. The blind regain their sight, the lame walk, lepers are cleansed, the deaf hear, the dead are raised, and the poor have the good news proclaimed to them." Even though Jesus says this, was John convinced or satisfied? Are we? What have we heard and seen Jesus do in our lives, in our world, yet ignored or forgotten that? Advent is a time when we train anew to see Jesus, to expect to see him in ways we don't expect. Advent is a time when we practice letting go of expectation so that we can receive the gift of expectation, joyful expectation. Joyful expectation that Jesus is present, that Jesus will come again in ways we don't and can't expect. The prophet Isaiah proclaims, "Be strong, fear not. He comes to save you. The eyes of the blind will be opened, the ears of the deaf be cleared, the lame will leap like a stag, the tongue of the mute will sing." Advent is a time to practice not being afraid, a time to share our belief, to sing our belief with confident, joyful, expectant hope.